Hello, welcome to Rolling with Lisa. We're going to do a foam roller and tuna balls. So I'm using alpha, but you can use any size. Tennis balls are great for this as well. And if you could put the tennis balls in something like a sock, then that way they're toted, so that really helps a lot. Okay. So today's class, we're going to be focusing a lot on our thoracic spine because we're sitting at the desk and you're rounding your body. You're not able to get this extension, and this is more mobility that you can have. All right, so go ahead and get yourself ready. You're going to put the foam roller down. Or actually, yeah, we're going to put the foam roller at the shoulders. One sec. A little loud. Okay. So we're going to take the foam roller behind the shoulders. Oh, yeah. Hands behind your head. And just start to move down below your shoulder blades. You might need to roll your hair up because you don't want it to get caught under the roller. It won't feel very good. And I want to roll all the way up the back of my neck. Be able to get the pressure into the back of the neck, base of the skull, and all the way down below the shoulder blades. All of this is a really important area that we need to release. Really nice. Just really feel, sometimes you'll feel your spine kind of click, click, click and get in line and get a little more freedom. And then you're going to take the roller to the base of the shoulder blades, and you can let your head go back and hang out here for a little bit. Let your arms relax so you're feeling more of a stretch in your chest. Now you're welcome to hang out right there. If you want to put something supportive under your head, you can do that. I'm going to invite you to try a little self-massage. So with your fingers, find the rib cage, the line of your rib cage, and see if you can just gently press under the rib cage. And this is your diaphragm. Your diaphragm connects to the ribs, the lower ribs, the line of your ribs. And go, if you can, go more to the side. See how that feels. Massage. Feel your body. Embody your body. When you go to the very middle or the top of this line, that is your xiphoid process. That's the bottom of your sternum. I might cue that later today. That area can get really tight. If it's feeling sore, just keep applying pressure with your fingers. This will also help you to breathe better, fuller. Good. Keep tracing down the line to the side ribs, maybe your back ribs. Move around the fingers. All right. Nicely done. Take your hands behind the head. Curl yourself up into an upper ab curl. So think about a C curve from your back body. Find your low ribs where you were just massaging. Feel them pressing down. And then broaden the ribs towards the outer hips. So it feels more of a widening of your ribs to your hips. And then more of this like hollowing that's happening in your midsection. Now we are going to move. Inhale back. Exhale, curl. Inhale. Exhale. So this is your thoracic spine or T-spine, the part of your spine that connects to your rib cage. Going back is extension. Going forward is flexion. Feel your xiphoid process lift in extension and pull back in flexion. Couple more. Now holding it up, think about pulling your xiphoid process into the body, widen into your low back, hollowing out between the hip bones, below your waistband. We're going to take the right elbow towards the left knee, left shoulder blade stays on the roller, and then take it back, do a little diagonal, right elbow towards the floor, and then cross and reach back. Good, 2 more. Keep your feet flat. You're getting that diagonal line here. Hold it back, and then just take your right arm back. Stretch through the arm. Take your arm by your ear and side bend to the left. Keep your right hip down. Good. And then take your hands forward towards the heel. You're going to go into a little side bend to the right. Okay, we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach the arm up, side bend to the left. Exhale, forward, hand by the heel, side bend to the right. 1 more time, inhale. Keep your shoulders on the roller. Exhale, hand forward, side bend. Really good. Take your hand back to your head. Now we take the left elbow towards the right knee, curl, and then take it back at a diagonal. Curl towards the knee, and then to the top corner of your mat. Curl, bottom right corner of your mat, lift top left corner. When I'm on the mat, that's kind of where I'm thinking. Like if the mat was my body, the right corner is my right foot. So then the top left corner is overhead. 1 more time. Find your diagonal. Okay, we're going to hold it back. Straighten through the left arm. Keep your right hand supporting. Then side bend over the ear, side ribs, right bend. And then reach forward towards the heel, side bend to the left. Good, 2 more. Inhale, reach up and over, side bend. Keep your hips down. Exhale, forward. We're going into our side bends to really stretch through the thoracic spine. And then reach forward, side bend from the ribs. Good. Take your hand behind the head here. We're going to do a nice chest stretch. Find where the roller feels most comfortable for you so you can hang out and take the arms down along your sides. Resting your arms on the ground. You can support your head with a block. Again, the roller can be wherever you want it to be. It can be behind your shoulders. It can be at your low ribs. Wherever your body is really needing this. And then you're going to sway your knees side to side. Really good work. One more breath. All right, now we're going to go onto our side. Roll them to one side with the roller under your, below the shoulder socket. So like where your shoulder socket is where my hand is, the roller is now below that on the side ribs. And I'm going to sway back and forth. We're going to be moving this up into the, what do I want to call this? Like kind of this back sleeve of your shoulder socket. The flap. I don't want to say flap, but I said it. What else can we call this? Crevice? It's basically your scapula wing. It's the muscles that connect your scapula to your arm bone. So we're going to definitely need to roll that out. It's going to be good. It's going to be great when we're done. This is a perfect class to do at the end of your workday, and especially to alleviate tightness in your chest. Okay, we're going to go up. Find the back sleeve of your shoulder socket. And then again, you can do your sway. Feel where you need this most, where your body is most sore or feeling most sensation. Tightness can feel like a lot of different things. Tightness can feel like stiffness. It can also feel like restriction of movement. It also can feel painful, like just pain, nerve pain or muscle pain. That's all a sign of tightness in the body. All right, now we're going to hang out on the back of the shoulder. So I'm rolling back, and I'm going to just take my arm, and I'm going to straighten the arm, turn the thumb from rotating the shoulder, and then rotate the shoulder the other way. This is called pin and stretch. We're pinning the compression as we move the limb. How are we feeling in there? Yeah? It's a good juicy spot, that's for sure. Your rotator cuffs, which are controlling your hands all day to rotate, to reach and to grab, to pick up. All those things come from these muscles, the rotator cuffs. Okay, really nice. Now we get to go to the front. We'll finish on this side, the front. So going towards the front, rolling down towards the chest. So you're getting the compression on your chest. And then doing what's called pulsing. You're going to push your hand down into the floor. Feel your chest turning on. And then relax. We'll do that 2 more times. Press your hand down, turn on and contract your pecs, and then relax. And you might sink down more. 1 more time. Push the hand like you're trying to slap the floor, slapping it away, and then relax. Good. You can sway a little bit here. It's all about going around the shoulder joints, where a lot of the tightness comes from. Awesome. All right, let's move on to the other side. Flipping it around. So we're going to do so from the shoulder socket, go below that to your side ribs. I'm going to support my head with my hand. And then sway side to side. Just think about what the muscles around your rib cage are doing for you. They're covering the front of your body and then the back of your body. You have, separate muscles that cover the front versus the back. But you know where they come together? On the sides of your body. So the side body is a huge area that gets tightness because the fibers from the anterior and posterior come together and join. And so if we're tight on one side, like our front body, from sitting and rounding, the back body, the muscles are being stretched and lengthened, and they're being pulled forward, right? Just like when you have rounded shoulders, the front of your chest muscles are tight, they're limited, they're restricted. And then the muscles in the back of your shoulder are being pulled and lengthened. And they get stuck there, and they don't know how to contract back because they've never been given the access. Go ahead and take the roller up into the shoulder socket now, to the back flap or back of your sleeve, your shoulder sleeve. And I'm already feeling intensity here. That's why I know I'm in a good spot. So what happens, right, when the muscles are shortening on one side and they're lengthening and they're not retracting or going back to their shorter form, right? We have a short side and we have a long side. That's what happens in the body. And that creates an imbalance. And it basically means that your bones will start to move out of neutral, like your scapula, because your scapula or shoulder blade is what moves your shoulder joint. So when you see people with rounded shoulders, it means their scapula have gone up and they're stuck there. They're stuck there. The muscles won't go back to where they need to be because of the range, the length of the muscle tissue. So that's just something to understand about why there are benefits, important benefits to rolling your body, to massaging your muscle tissue. Now let's take that arm and do our pin and stretch. So going with the thumb and the pinky, rotating one way And then the other way. You can always use your top hand if you need that support, or you can rest your head on a block or a bolster, you know, make it comfortable for you. And one of the things I notice with most people is if they have pain in their body, there's two options. One option is to work through the pain and just continue to live life and do your daily routine until the pain gets so bad that you can't continue living your best life. Or the second option is to find the solution. And I'm going to tell you right now that rolling is a solution to physical, muscular body pain, as well as exercise. So there's a lot of trends happening in the wellness and fitness industries. We're finding evidence that movement and massage relieve pain. And that's why we're here. That's why we're doing this class together. That's why I'm a wellness warrior. You have to work through the challenges. All right, now we get to take it to the chest. Feel the weight of your chest towards the roller. And then we're going to push the hand down. Press, try to slap the floor away. And then relax. 2 more times. Push the floor away like you're doing a handstand. You're doing a push-up. And then relax. Stay close to the shoulder joint 1 more time. Push the floor. And relax. Stay there for a moment. All right. Beautiful work with the foam roller. We're going to do one thing with the balls. So whichever ones you have, go for tennis balls or tuna balls or alphas. And you're going to take this to the base of the head. And we're just going to strip. We're going to go down the back. All the way here. Okay? So I've got the balls at the base of my head. I'm going to hold my hair. And then I'm going to start to move down slowly. Slowly. Don't need a rush. There's no good reason to rush. And I'm somebody who has some big knots at the base of my neck. So I want to really press and find the weight of my body. I can also lift my hips if I want to put more weight into the balls. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so sensational. Woo! Keeping your elbows up. Oh yeah, we're gonna go up and down just between the shoulder blades. Up and down. If this is too intense, go to your foam roller and just have it go parallel to your spine. Oh my goodness. Woo! Yes. Oh, it's so good. So it's a good thing. Up and down, wherever you need it. This is your body. Look at embody your body. See what feels right. Oh my goodness. Woo. Oh, we're gonna have an amazing night. We're gonna feel so good. All right, one more time, going up and down. Stripping the muscle tissue along your thoracic spine. All right. Go ahead and come on up to seated. Just start to notice how your shoulders feel. Roll your shoulders back. Do alternating shoulder rolls. Alternate, alternate. Feel the freedom of your shoulder blades sliding on your back ribs. Hopefully you're feeling freer, more open, and more fluid. Thank you so much for joining me in rolling with Lisa.